Hello! I'm so excited to be doing another surprise round. Thank you to everybody who's in the notifications club. I think that's the only way you would know about this, aside from it having been in the description for the Bloody Mary Mix video that I finally released after sitting on the raw video for like weeks. So thank you to the Saucy Wench folks for sending that in and being patient while I edited my own darn video. Let me know how you like those, by the way. I'm enjoying doing them, and it's fun to do videos that are like snappy and have that like, you know, under 5 minutes sort of situation. So what am I up to now? Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out, I guess. This notification showed up 2 minutes ago, not 50 minutes ago when I left the comment. Dang. Okay, thank you. That tells me that leaving a comment does not initiate the notification. Now I know. Ba 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 ba. The more I know. So we've got like a minute, I guess. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a taste test, I guess. I just got some new hot sauces, and I'm so excited to have them that I wanted to like taste one of them real quick and see if I like them. And I know I like them. I like this brand. So this is Good Karma from Karma Sauce. Ooh, can I do the thing that the beauty bloggers do? Nope, terrible. The lighting is too bright. Look at my bright lights. All right, I'm wasting time. So, this is Smoky Karma from the Karma Hot Sauce Company. I'm a big fan of theirs already, and so I got the variety pack, and I'm going to have these on the bar as well, provided I don't eat through all of them immediately. So this is Smoky Karma on a cocktail sword. So Karma sauce is based on butternut squash. So it's got this wonderful depth of flavor that you don't get with like vinegar-based hot sauces. Man, it's exactly what you want it to be. It's like lightly spicy. I would say on the same like level of spice as Tabasco, but there's just so much more flavor in there, and the smoke that they've added is just amazing. So, Smoky Karma, if you're into that, I feel like it'd be really good on like a burger or something like that. I'm probably going to do a couple individual videos for those, maybe. We'll see. So if that's something you want to see, let me know, and I'll add hot sauce tasting to my repertoire. Right? Yeah, butternut squash, not something you would think to do for a hot sauce. It's so good. So good. All right, so all that being done, hey everybody, we're a little bit past time, so let's go ahead and get started. My name is Ansel Birch, the Indecisionist, and I will be your Dungeon Barkeep today. Now, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not a professional. I'm a nerd who runs a bar in a magical portal that could be anywhere, and today I am still in the elemental plane of chaos because the wizard who set up my magic portal is sort of a jerk. So, here I am in the elemental plane of chaos with nothing but my bar and a set of gaming dice to figure out what I should put in a cocktail. And what could be more chaotic than letting the dice decide? So what I did earlier in the week was I put all of the dice into a bag, and I'm going to pull them at random. That's what happens in the elemental plane of chaos, so I'm going to keep that rolling. We will see which 7 dice end up making up this cocktail. Of course, I threw away the 2 that I do need to be separate because the D12 and the D20 are not going to be helpful if I pull them. So I'm going to pull some D12s and D20s out of this handful of dice. All right. Now we're safe to proceed. So I'm going to use this bag of gaming dice to decide all of the ingredients that go into today's cocktail, and we'll see what we end up with. I am going to pull 5 dice out of this bag. Whichever 5 dice they are, that's what's going to go in this cocktail. So it could be all mixers. It could be all garnishes. Who knows? Who knows? Nobody. That's the answer, because there's no plan. And hopefully that's entertaining. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wake up this little thing I've got here so that I can read it. Come on. Good boy. Good. Okay. So our first roll today is going to be a d20 to decide our name. Usually I save this one to last because it's more interesting that way, but because everything is kind of coming out with who knows what order, let's do the d20 first. That way we know where we're headed. All right, and we got names here. Now, I do want to thank viewer Brighty Damish for sending in just so many great suggestions through the form on my website at indecisionist.com/dungeonbarkeep, which is in the doobly-doo down below. If you want to suggest names like the ones that you see on the list today, and I'm leaving it up extra long so you can get a look at those, please do head on over to that website. There's a little button there and a form that you can submit as many suggestions as you want. Feel free to do them all at once. You don't have to fill out the form multiple times, but you can. There's very few rules there. So check that out, indecisionist.com/dungeonbarkeep to suggest new names for the list. But these are the ones I have today, and I rolled a 2, which means what we're having, what we're going to make is called Rogue's Choice. Rogue's Choice. I'm gonna get stabbed in the back. I can just smell it. All right. So the other thing that is decided is that we're gonna roll a d12 to go with our bar term for today. So let's go ahead and hop back over to here. Roll that d12. That's a 9, which on the bar terms chart is jigger. This is a jigger. It is a small measuring device used for measuring small amounts of liquids. It's volumetric measure. So most jiggers come in 1 ounce and 2 ounce sizes with graduations for 1.5 and half on the insides. Although I do also have this one, which is 1 and 1 1/4. Which is super cool because 1/4 ounces are always a pain to measure. And then I have this one, which is unmarked, and I haven't bothered to check it, but I suspect it's 1/2 and 1. So you can get them in all different sizes. That's the long and the short of what I'm saying there. But jiggers are the measuring devices we use behind the bar. You can also get measures in bar spoons and dashes, and you can do anything. There are no rules. That's the whole point of cocktails, which is what we're doing here, because there are no rules. All right, so it's time to draw our first die. Out of the bag. All right, so let's see what we get. It occurs to me I've got a green bag, and it's not see-through, so that's impressive. All right, I got a 10. That's going to be a liquor. So let's hop over to the B-cam, see what we get. That's a 5, which on the liquors chart is gin. I do love me some gin. Okay, so we're going to start with gin for this cocktail. That's very exciting. So let's pull another die and see what we get. All right, that's a D6. D6s are garnishes. These are the garnishes. So let's go ahead and hop over to camera B. There's that. That's a 4 on the garnish chart. 4 is cherries. Ooh. Oh, and okay. I was gonna taste these first, but you know what? They're here, and this is a surprise round, so all the bets are off. These are sour dark morello cherries, and I wanted to see if they'd be any good in a cocktail. My very wonderful PA, who you've all heard reference to if you watch this channel, picked these up. Very excited. So dark morello cherries. We'll see how those go with some gin. This could be fun. This could be fun, right? We're having fun. All right. All garnishes just a fruit salad. All garnishes is just a fruit salad. And with all the fruit I have, I could make an all garnish beverage. All right, I got a D8 for that next one. So camera B. All right, what is that? That is a 6. All right, so a 6 on the mixers chart is soda water. All right, so we're gonna be a little fizzy. Gin, some fizz, some cherries. Okay, this is This is getting dangerously close to a cocktail someone would drink on purpose. This might even be a thing that somebody has already had, which blows my dang mind. So let's see what else we get here. All right, I got another D10. That means we're putting a second liquor in here. This might be where it goes off the rails. A 10. 10s explode! So I'm going to put 2 new liquors in here. All right, so we're going to re-roll that 10. That's another 10. All right, so we're going to end up putting... Oh, God. See? It went off the rails. We knew it was gonna, and here it is. The rails are nowhere to be found. Oh, goodness. Do I even have enough D10s? Yeah, okay. Here we go. All right. So we'll roll it again, hopefully this time, to get a different result. Okay, 4. Okay. So that's, right. Okay, so 4. We're going to remember 4, 6, and 6. So if we go back over to the liquor chart, we're adding in absinthe and 2 parts tequila. Oh, goodness. All right, well, I shouldn't say things like we're dangerously close to a normal drink, should I? I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to say that anymore. Yep. Okay, all right. So that would, yeah, it exploded. Yeah, I think I've got enough liquors for the number of times that rolled 10. Okay, so that happened. And we get one more. Let's see what the bag has for me. All right, a D4. A D4. That means we get a standard garnish or a standard mixer. That's lucky. So here we go. That's a 2. So on our essential mixers chart, let's see, grenadine. All right. Good Lord. Okay. Let me collect my brain here for a second, and then we'll put this all together. All right, so I need grenadine. I need gin. I need tequila. I need absinthe. Oh, gosh. And I've got my cherries and my club soda. I think that's everything. Let me know if I forgot something. Yeah, let's, The rogue chose to mix up an especially potent potable. That is exactly right, Psycho Pyro. All right, so let's hop over to the bar top cam and see how this all comes together. Ooh. There. All right, so you can see the edges of my stack of bottles over here. So, okay. All right. So I've got a tin here. I kind of want to shake this just because. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And for the sake of fitting it all into a coupe, because this feels like a fancy people drink, I'm going to do half measures. So it'll be 2 ounces of the tequila. Yeah, I'm going to do, yeah. Well, hold on. If this is 1, these would be 2. That's going to be half. So if these are 2 and 1. Yeah, that'll never fit in a coupe. Okay, so knowing the capacity of your glasses is sometimes helpful if you're going to be improvising like this. Okay, so we're going to do 2 parts tequila. I was just thinking how I haven't gotten to use tequila in a long time, and I made a drink to let me use tequila. All right. You want to see multiple jiggers? Oh, man. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's do that. Let's do multiple jiggers. Why not? All right, so this is the 1 ounce side of that. That's a half ounce. So we're going to do a half ounce of absinthe. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's off camera. Man, the scent of that absinthe. Okay, but here we are. All right, so there's that. Here's our gin. And that interior line, that is our half-ounce line. So we're right there. And I went with this is a dry Bombay Sapphire is what that is. All right, and then we've got a half-ounce of grenadine, so I'm going to have to eyeball that on this one since this jigger doesn't have an internal demarcation. All right, so there's roughly half an ounce of grenadine. So we're doing equal parts of these three, double as much of the tequila because it came up twice. All right, so that's absinthe, grenadine, tequila. Now, I'm probably going to regret not reducing the amount of absinthe. I can just sense it on the wind, but the die is cast. It's already a very interesting color. All right, we're going to do a couple D6 cold damage to the smaller tin. Usually I'd go the other way around, but I didn't this time, so here we are. And we'll pop back up to, well, no, yeah. Oh, I hope it's just your internet. Yes, the last one was gin. I hope I said that right. All right. So. All right, pop the top. Yeah, it definitely, that's the tequila and the absinthe are going to be interesting bedfellows. All right, we're going to serve this in a coupe, so I'll pop down to the bar top so we can put that together. All right, so there's our coupe. Get the ice bowl out of the way. Need that in a sec. Strainer. Oh, golly. All right. And I want a little bit of room left for my topping of club soda. This is a fresh jar of cherries. What is life without some completely random, unnecessary experimentation, huh? I'm seriously asking because I don't know. All right. So there are our cherries. I actually like to put it that way. That way the little quillon on the sword is holding it on. Finally, top with club soda. Oh, it's pretty. All right, if nothing else, it's a very pretty color. People who see color should tell me what color this is. And we'll pop back up to here. I'm gonna check real quick that everybody can still. All right. Let me know if you can still see and hear me and everything. Oh, it froze and buffered a bit when I was pouring the absinthe. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's gonna be okay for the rest of this, but we'll see. So here we are. Goodness. What did we call this one? You'd think I'd be better at remembering the names of these things. Rogue's Choice. I wanted to say Rogue's Gamble, and I knew that was wrong. The Rogue's Choice. Huh. Huh. Okay, so my earlier inclination about having too much absinthe in there, absolutely right. I need to really adjust the way I pour absinthe for these randomized cocktails because it really just knocks everything out of the park. But what I will say for this mix is that it doesn't keep dominating everything. So the absinthe is there, it's undeniable. What happened to the hot sauce? Oh, you wanted me to put the hot sauce in there? Oh, I guess I could do that. I was just tasting it in case it came up. Hot sauce is an option for... oh no, I took it off the list entirely. Ha ha ha, never mind. I might just taste those for funsies then. Sorry, there was a question about what have happened with the hot sauce, and I did taste it earlier with no intention of putting it in the cocktail, but now I'm thinking, couldn't hurt. I wouldn't recommend this. It's a punch of absinthe at the front that's got a friend of grenadine. So the grenadine and the anise are like, haha, hey, here we are. And then it makes way for this grenadine tequila thing going on at the second taste. The gin is just gone. Let me taste one of these cherries, see if that's... Yeah, the tart cherries aren't really doing anything. I might have to use some of the juice off of them if I wanted to get a bit more of that flavor in here. They're not maraschinos, so the thing about maraschinos and whiskey cherries is that the syrup is thickened so that it sticks to the cherry and then gets into the drink and informs everything. These are intended for like pies and stuff, so they don't have that. They don't quite have that intentionality built right into their formulation. Yeah, so fruity absinthe, then tequila and grenadine. It's crisp, but I wouldn't call it balanced, and I wouldn't call it pleasant. It's very, it's a lot of like aggressive sort of bittery flavors coming to the fore, and they're not really, they're not meshing. There's no symphony to this. But if you like absinthe a lot and you if you like absinthe a lot and you're thinking to yourself, what if I could drink absinthe and then have a different aggressive liquor flavor knock me back right afterward? Here you go. We did it. It's that. But yeah, I wouldn't call this a well-balanced cocktail by any stretch. Like I said, I suspect that the gin and tequila with grenadine might be okay. I suspect what we had at the beginning before it went completely bananas would have been great. I think you should absolutely try gin, club soda, maraschino cherries, and then like play around with it from there. That just sounds like a good time. But yeah, this I wouldn't recommend. So, the Rogue's Choice, not mine. I hope you enjoyed this surprise round, friends. Thank you so much for being part of the... yeah, it's more of a cacophony than a symphony. That's absolutely right, Psycho Pyro. That's a good way to put it. And thank you for letting me know it's like a blood orange. I hope you enjoyed this. I am planning on doing like one more surprise round, just to see if we can figure out this notification thing. But The notifications do seem to work really well for preloaded videos, so definitely do keep your notifications on. I am going to try to do more pre-edited videos that will be loaded in ahead of time, and you'll get notifications of when those are going to go live, when they're going to premiere, as YouTube puts it. But yeah, otherwise, thank you all so much. It means the world to me that you want to watch me do this, and that you are watching me do this. So, drink adventurously, friends.